The night time is the right time.
I was starting early compared to the schedule I had set before. And I have 3 awesome people here hanging out with me. JJ, Moira, Darius. Thank you folks for coming through. And for entertaining the bullshit that drops out of my mouth sometimes.
Well, thanks for inviting us.
Wow. Yeah.
It's an honor and a pleasure to be on your show.
You're a gentleman and a scholar.
I am no
Oi.
a gentleman and a scholar. I don't know. I don't know about both those statements.
A scholar of the streets?
I never graduated anything. No, I never even graduated the street. No, I think if you have to graduate the streets, you would have to like at least have a cocaine problem or two throughout your lifetime. At least around here.
Maybe you just beat the system.
Yeah, or maybe I was a dropout on the streets. I don't know. Like, School of Hard Knocks dropout. I don't know.
No, don't feel bad. I'm a
You
high
still
school
live in the
dropout.
Bronx, so that's not likely.
I don't know. I have a car full of crap. All right. Okay, so this whole time we were hanging out backstage for a while before I was like, okay, I'll do a live stream. So I didn't even bring up to everyone here on Pound. There's a car of crackheads living on my block right now. There's like a car full of crackheads living on my block right now.
They're living in the car?
They're living out of their car.
What's up, Vigilante?
Or it's one guy. Oh, what's up, Vigilante?
Oh, for real?
How you doing, man?
School is for fools.
Hey, Vigilante, you want to come through on panel? I'll throw you the link.
Make sure he's ready to catch it, though.
He's ready to catch the link. Oh, get the fuck
You said you said you was about to throw it at him. What the fuck you want from me right now? It's fucking
You know what? I'll put it.
quarter to 3 in the morning.
You know what?
What do you want from me right now?
Vigilante. Oh, okay. Yeah, he says he has to be up soon. I got you.
Well, he's up already.
Wow. I didn't think that segment would ever choke Mora up.
No, I just smoked in a little too much.
Dun, dun, and it went over everybody's head.
Oh. Maybe I'm just not a beater.
Alright, this is also a planned, unplanned, and then planned again stream. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yep, we don't know neither.
I don't know what's what.
Yeah, Slasher got tired of all the cool music we were playing backstage.
Didn't you play that I'm on a boat?
Well, I was gonna play Jizz My Pants, but everybody got to talking, so
I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not those songs have been played or would have been played.
All right. Well, they didn't. Like, we were playing many
Wookie.
songs backstage.
What's up, Wookie?
What up, mutant?
Oh, what's up,
What
Wookie?
up, other mutant Wookie?
Wookie!
How you doing? How the fuck do I have 5 viewers already? Oh fuck.
One of them's me.
One of them is me. You know, it is almost the witching hour.
Well, Jedi Bill finished his basically. It wasn't Insomniac suit, but his watch party in a half hour ago. So you still got people up.
Oh, it's only 2:47 for people like us on the East Coast right now.
I'm extraordinarily stoned tonight.
Which means it's not even midnight on the West Coast.
Only 2:47.
Yeah, it's a quarter to midnight. Is that actual time? Hey, V Dubs.
And yeah, I'm kind of in the same condition right now, Wookie.
Oh, now you let it slip. Okay. I didn't know that.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you
JJ,
just wanted to listen to
JJ, you
cool
know I
music.
smoke. JJ, you know I smoke all the time.
Yeah, but I just thought you just
At
wanted to hear
least,
some cool music. I didn't know you were fucking fried, dude. Come on. Makes sense now.
all right. It's not like I'm taking any fucking. It's not like I'm dropping acid and listening to music. I don't think.
Oh no! If you were dropping acid, I would have picked a lot different music.
Dude, the last time I got stoned, I heard this song on the radio by Rich Homie Quan, and I thought that I lost the ability to understand English.
Wait, who?
He's a rapper, but he was famous for a song that was pretty much nonsense. It was just incomprehensible. But I heard it when I was extremely stoned.
What's his name though?
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah. And I swear I thought I was losing my mind and that I didn't understand English anymore.
I can't even say that name with a straight face. Really.
Is he Asian? Is he
No, he's American.
Mixed heritage?
No, he's a black American, but he's it's the way that he speaks in the song is like totally incomprehensible. It's allegedly English, but I have no idea what he says.
Oh God.
Oh. All right. Happy belated birthday, Wookie.
Happy birthday, Wookie.
Yeah, man.
It's belated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was like 5 days ago now. Where have we been?
Oh,
I never ever got to know a summer birthday in my life. I would have loved to have a summer birthday. February sucks to have a birthday.
Oh yeah, dude. It's the worst. The days are really short, and it's cold, and then you have to be like an Aquarius.
It ain't cold fucking here.
So being an Aquarius sucks. I guess it does because I'm not a fan of my own life. I won't deny you that. I also don't give a shit about
horoscopes. No,
horoscope shit.
no, I know you don't.
I'm a Libra, man. I like keeping balance.
Well,
That's true.
They tried to throw another one in there. Was it all like 10 years ago? Like close to that.
Yeah, something like that. Because if you follow like the 28-day lunar cycle, you can actually fit a 13-month in. But it didn't stick.
I'm glad they didn't follow that fucking leap year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, going to school in general sucked. So even when I was doing good in school, when I cared about grades, like it still sucked.
Man, I've had to work on my birthday for the last like 15 years.
Fuck, dude. Fuck that. Man, whenever my
And
birthday
Halloween.
rolled around, my birthday rolled around, I ain't working. I don't give a fuck. I ain't working. Never. I ain't done that shit in years. Damn, did I break this motherfucker?
I was actually an honor roll student when I started school.
Oh my God, no way.
And the
Yeah?
teachers, the behavior from the teachers completely changed my point of view on the work I was going to put in. And it affected the relationship with me doing my work at home with my parents.
I did not have a very good relationship with school when I was in school. I didn't have a good relationship with authority, and I just
Fuck authority.
yeah, pretty much.
It was all right. When I would, especially when I got to 5th grade, like, all right, it was like up until third grade, where I saw the teachers were getting really, really nasty with the students,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of like tuned out and got more into other bullshit, like as opposed to putting in the effort in school. And they still managed to pass me. I barely did anything. I did the bare minimum for fourth, fifth, and sixth grade, and these motherfuckers in every school I went to still managed to pass me.
Yep, that's the inner city public schools. Did you go to a school that started with PS?
Well, all right. In my first 5 years, in my first five, well, yeah, no, this is what he's asking, JJ. The first school I ever went to was for kindergarten, called PS 71.
Whoa,
Public
2 digits.
school.
Mhm.
Public school. PS is for public school. Yes.
Right.
First one was PS 71, and that was for kindergarten.
That's been
And
an old school. It only had 2 digits.
it's actually still around.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been built a while ago.
And the second school I went to was for first grade, and it was a Catholic school. PS 71 was a public school. OLA was the first actual school because it wasn't kindergarten. Kindergarten, could you even really call that a fucking class? Can you even really call that a class? Like in school? I don't even know. Like trying to think about it, like,
I remember building an ashtray,
yeah, shit
Mhm.
like that is what
getting in
kindergarten
trouble
is
for drawing a stick figure with boobs.
That's what I'm saying. Like kindergarten's like, oh, I sat on my peanut butter sandwich. Like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be embarrassed the whole day. Like shit like that. You know, like I brought a toy to school and it got broken. That's kindergarten, right?
Mm-hmm.
But first grade is where
I
they're
stapled my
like,
thumb.
yeah. Like I think the most I remember was getting taught the alphabet in kindergarten. But I already knew the alphabet by that point.
For sure. But there's some kids that didn't.
I know, yeah. Shit, there were some kids by the time I got to fucking middle school. They didn't know what the fuck the alphabet was. So I guess I had a leg up on them.
Get pissed on them?
I guess I did when it come to grades. You know, like being able see, all right. Not everything in school was my forte, but when it came to English, spelling, reading, that sort of shit, yes. I was always on point with that sort of shit when it came to school. It also depended if the teachers were assholes or not to make me give a shit. By the time I got to high school, I couldn't give a fuck.
So, when you say English, you mean like reading and writing?
Yeah. Spelling, that was another thing. Like I had a couple of heavyweight titles of spelling bees under my belt and going through a couple of different eras of school.
And you learned cursive, right?
No, I that was one of the first things we were taught.
Right. Well, see, the thing is, I've noticed a lot of the Gen Xers are really upset about the loss of cursive in public schools. And I remember learning cursive, but I don't remember being told what it was useful for. I just remember learning it and then having to use it.
It was just when I went to school. It was just called handwriting.
Right.
We called it script.
Script.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But also, like, yeah, that's another thing too, JJ. Yes, handwriting was a certain class at certain points that we used to take, and it wasn't just on writing scripts, it was also to see how straight your regular writing was. Like they were always like bitching about how sloppy your writing is. That was
Right. See, when you say script, to me, that's like you're talking about a prescription. Because that's what we say down here. I got to do the script, Phil.
Oh, I thought it was script though. When it came to that, the slang term, I thought it was script, like just SCRIP, and not script.
No. Well, you could say script or script. But most people say script. You're right.
Mhm.
Because I say it all the time. Yeah, man, I got to get a script, Phil.
Dude, I had the opposite problem where my handwriting always looked really, really good and really clean, but it took way too long. So the teachers are always bitching at me to hurry up.
All right, what Wookie's saying here, I gotta say this too about current day bullshit. All right, where did these two fucking things come from? Would of instead of would have. Would of. No, would of is not what you're trying to fucking say, idiot. Would of, would have. It's would have. Would have.
Yeah, would have.
Mhm.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah,
JJ.
it's a corruption.
Would of.
Would
All right.
have work. No.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been the best one. Like that sort of.
Wood
Yeah.
of forest.
Would
Sorry.
have been a better choice. That's stupid
Would
shit.
would have been a better choice.
All right, and the other one is how people don't know the difference between the words worse and worst, and they keep putting it in different.
Worse and worst.
Yes,
Yeah. See, to me, when you say worst, the first thing that comes to mind is bratwurst.
The worst is what is that? The superlative. Where it's like-
Superlative?
yeah, where it's like the most of something. So it's like the most worse. Is the
Well,
most bad.
well, it gets worse.
Yes,
It gets
instead of
it gets worse. It gets worse, but then it gets worst.
worse
Yeah.
is worse is a comparison term.
Mhm.
Worst is like the final term. Like,
Right. So it doesn't get any worse than the worst.
there you go. You just said it perfectly. Have you not noticed that though? Am I the only one noticing these things lately?
I stopped paying attention because it'll make your brain rot.
I used to go to a bar in college called the Worst Bar, where they serve bratwurst.
The worst. Oh my god.
Did they have the umlaut over the U?
No, it actually doesn't get one, but they did spell it WURST, and it had like a sausage in the logo.
Exactly what Wookie says. Just type would have, but no, people think it's would of.
Yeah.
Of.
Well, yeah, and it's like if they say it, you can almost like ignore it as like an accent, but when they type it, then you got them.
And yeah, ain't. I'm guilty of using the word ain't because I was taught that as.
Yeah, I say ain't. I ain't doing it.
ain't.
I say it. Shit. I ain't.
You ain't not saying ain't.
I ain't doing it.
Irregardless, he says.
I also say gonna. I even spell out the word gonna. Gonna ain't a word. I ain't. Yeah, like I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I say
Mhm.
gonna.
Do you say finna?
All right. No, I don't say that. No.
I'm fixing to.
Dixon?
Yeah, finna is short for fixing to. Like I'm fixing to go.
I say that.
Yeah, you
I
probably
don't
actually
say
say
that.
I'm fixing to. You don't say I'm finna go down to the Waffle House.
No, I say yeah. I'm fixing to run to. Yeah, I guess I do because I thought I always said fixing.
I bet you do.
Because you're a Southern boy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right. You
I reckon.
damn right.
Hey, I reckon.
Hey,
A hoot and a holler
Damn.
down the creek, bro. So.
damn right. I'll take your asses out back, string you up, and let the dogs play with you.
I think
You're
now,
just a hoot. I know you'll just be a hoot and a holler down the creek. So
If you ain't careful, boy, I'll tar and feather you on top of it.
reckon just means to count, right?
Nah, reckon. Like, I reckon. RECKON.
Right. And so reckon, I believe, originally meant to count, right? So, and let him who hath reason reckon the number of the beast for his human number, right? So it's you're counting. And so like saying I reckon is like saying I figure, right? Where it's sort of like you're metaphorically counting. Right? And
Yeah, true. I reckon usually it means like, yeah, I guess so.
I think in
know-
German,
I
der
know-
Rechner is like a calculator.
I know Billy Bob Thornton said I reckon about 500 times in Sling Blade. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I reckon. Hey, boy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So in German, a calculator is called a Rechner. So it's from the same root.
Well, guess what, Darius?
What?
I'm not German.
No, but it has the same root.
Darius is very. He knows his German.
Das stimmt.
Nine? Or
Nine.
Nine? That's about all I know is a fucking number.
Prost? That was Prost. What does that mean?
Isn't that like a form of cheers?
I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. Prost? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm not German. I know very few German words. I know very few German words. The most that I know is like random
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
in
It just
Italian.
means cheers.
Oh, okay.
Prost.
Okay. So I
Mhm.
guess I just say that to any German person in the street. If I ever take a backpacking trip to Germany, I'd be like, oh, okay. Someone's not going to hit me with a fucking pipe if I say that to them.
No.
Thank you.
No. No, not for saying that. No.
I'm not calling someone an asshole. That someone else.
No. That would be an Arschloch. Be an asshole, literally. They may not actually even hit you for that.
That also sounds like a noise I make in the morning by accident.
Arschloch?
It might help me with the breathing in the
Is Moira ticking and talking?
I don't know.
Moira, are you TikToking?
Bushlag, or whatever Darius says.
What, Arschloch?
I was about to say Bushlag. What?
Gosh, Barg. Am I speaking wrong German?
And if it's really cold, you could say it's like Arschkalt. which
You're
means it's
freezing my ass
cold.
off.
Yeah, literally, it's ass cold.
You're freezing my ass off.
Hey, your ass cold. What, your ass has a cold?
Oof. I'm sure there'd be a different word for that.
Oh, do we see?
Yeah,
Wookie,
We call it diarrhea.
now Wookie's typing German phrases, and I don't know if I could. I don't know what this says. I don't know what this says.
You would think that the German word for diarrhea would just be the Schlitz.
I see. I'm also afraid to let any German words be.
Can
I
you
don't
safely
know.
translate that, Darius?
Yeah, if you can. Well, he doesn't have to say it while he's translating it, but please translate it if you could.
It says, bitte verarsche mich nicht. Ich bin ein Christ. Ich spreche es seit... I don't know that one. Verarsche.
It has nothing to do with exterminating
Too soon.
certain people.
No, he said I'm a Christian. I'm pretty sure that just means
Okay.
I am a Christ.
Okay.
Um,
I was just like wondering if it had anything to do with holocaustic type
no,
scenarios.
no.
Okay.
9999. No, nothing like that.
Okay, thank you, Wookie. See, I was so glad that Wookie's not the type of person that would
Yeah, they would try to get you taken down.
yeah, I appreciate that, Wookie. I appreciate it very much. I've had people on here who didn't give a flying fuck about that.
Oh, I know I don't know that one word because it's pretty vulgar. But it won't get you shut down.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine as long as there's no like boots on necks involved and extermination of children. Like, yeah, we're all good here.
Oh. Please don't borrow me. I'm Christian. I promise. That's what he put in German.
Right. Well, the word verarsche translates a little differently depending on how you interpret it.
Jesus Christ, this took the fucking darkest turn that I wasn't expecting. What the fuck?
Well, we're just talking about
Why did it
language.
go this way?
We're just talking about language, man.
God damn. I was like, Jesus Christ. Let's talk about Kevin Smith.
No!
That's
I
a big
thought
hell no, sir.
Let's string up Kevin Smith like a fucking heavy bag and take fucking turn.
Nah.
It's already been done
see,
day and night for like
No?
2 or 3
Okay.
days.
No, okay.
nah,
Yeah, 'cause
nah,
there
bro,
hasn't been-
nah.
I'm just
People,
kidding. I'm just
listen. People are judging a story that's not even finished yet, man. People are stupid. Okay, when the shit is finished, then make your complaints, make your comments, but all of it ain't been released yet.
I don't know, JJ. That's what they said about the sequel trilogy of Star Wars.
Dude, I just said it tonight on the Chaos List. I was like, listen, if you ain't seen it, or if you haven't seen all of it, don't fucking judge it.
Well,
I mean,
how
that-
about just not see
that is
it if you
fair.
hear about it? If you hear about it and you hear how stupid they go and how it's just like a slap in the face. to
Well,
people.
Yeah, no, that is fair,
don't see
JJ.
it.
But a lot of what has been predicted to be in the show, and is exactly what was in the show, even when Kevin denied it. And we got half the show, but it would take quite a feat to make it
But
all pay
Darius-
off in the end, and it could be done.
Darius, of course he denied it.
Does that
You-
make
you-
it okay?
I'm not saying it makes it okay, but questions have been going around about TV shows and movies for years. And what do the creators do? They deny most of the shit because they can't
constantly
reveal it.
They constantly slap people in the face and then they laugh about it and then try to turn the tables on other. Like, whether I'm a fan or of something or not, I always see people bitching about the fandom, and it's always the same thing. They do this never-ending cycle. I mean, I'm not constantly online bitching about this, but I see it all the time.
That's why we're doing Masters of the Universe tomorrow night, because we're just going to have fun and rag the movie. To hell with this cartoon.
But also, though, JJ, you know what I'm talking about, like where they'll call someone as many ists and
Yes.
phobes.
Yes.
You're an ist and a phobe, and then the review bombing. It's like, no, you just slap people in the face with this nostalgia shit, and
Yeah, because Kevin Smith has already let it been revealed that the next 5 episodes are going to be about Evil Lynn.
So what would it take for the last 5 episodes to make the first 5 episodes worth it? And do you think that is really what's going to happen? So yeah,
No.
it could. Yeah, but you were right. It's totally fair to say, sure, it could. We don't know because we haven't seen it yet, right? It's not done yet.
Right.
But do you have the faith that the last 5 episodes are going to pull it off and make the first 5 worth it?
Well, I can honestly say I don't give a shit because I'm not a big He-Man fan.
Well, all right. But a lot of people do give a shit, though. And they're
because when I spoke,
fairly pissed off.
When I spoke about it tonight, I made it known. I'm just saying, don't judge it before you've seen it. That's just plain simple logic right there.
But that's the problem, though, is when you hear enough about it, it makes you not want to see it. That's the problem. That's been a huge problem.
Yeah, hate clicks.
They're
real.
No, but I'm not saying that I'm someone who has to see someone as soon as it comes out. But when you hear enough negative stuff where they're just going to fucking smash shit in your face saying you're an asshole for watching this movie, you straight white male bullshit. All that stupid bullshit they like to throw as men. Like,
yeah.
They're like, oh, you man.
I've heard people complaining that. I've heard complaints that people are thinking that He-Man was too masculine.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking He-Man.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, he's fucking He-Man. Of course he's masculine.
How dare someone named He-Man be too masculine?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the point, right?
Oh, man. Jesus. His name is He-Man. Are you going to call him them they? No.
I like that, Wookie. That's awesome.
They them.
Teabags and the masturbators of the Soyverse.
JJ, I don't know who made this complaint that He-Man was too masculine in the new series, but I do recall a lot of predictions being made about the direction they would go in a new He-Man series. And then, Denial's like, no, it's not going to be like that. And then, lo and behold, it was exactly like that. Right? And so I remember, and I'm not going to go to detail, Slasher, but I remember when, after seeing The Last Jedi, we're like, what would the third movie have to do? No, what would the third movie have to do to make it all work? It would have to be a miracle, right? They'd have to pull up a miracle. And I remember thinking, maybe they will.
J.J. Abrams came in and did a fuckload of retcons.
Oh, dude, he did so much more and so much worse than that. But but I remember thinking, I was like, but hey, it would take a miracle, but maybe, just maybe, he could pull it off, right? And we know what happened. So what would it take for the second half of this series to make the first half, to make the whole thing work? Make it all.
The next 5. There's supposed to be 15 episodes, so the second set of 5.
Okay, I thought it was only
10. Kevin Smith said it's going to have to do with Evil Lynn. So I don't know how that could tie into what's happened in the beginning. And to be completely honest, I don't know what happened in the beginning because I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to see it. I choose not to because I'm not interested. That's what I'm saying. I'm so fucking tired of talking about it.
Damn.
I'd much rather go and watch fucking Last Jedi again.
I'd rather go back and watch the 2000. What was it? 2002 or 2003? The Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I heard that's the best one.
I'd rather go back and watch that.
Is that the best one in your opinion?
Honestly, it was better. See, this is the other thing. Like, people always don't realize the certain things I say. Like, when it comes to shit like G.I. Joe and He-Man, I was always bigger into the action figures than I was the cartoons, because the action figures led into
a lot better.
The action figures led into the cartoons, and then when I would watch the cartoon, I'd be a little bit disappointed from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you played with both. You did both. You played with the toys and you watched cartoons.
Yeah. And you also build your own world when you have all these action figures around you.
Right.
Yeah.
There isn't many cartoons that I actually used to buy the action figures of that I actually ended up liking when I would watch them while I was buying the action figures. If I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but
Wookie says Ray should have lost a limb.
Yeah, it would have made her a better character.
Well, everybody's lost a limb somewhere in Star Wars. Why not?
He said I would have overlooked so much if she had just lost a limb. And you know what's
Well,
funny about that is that
she wouldn't have looked so strong. She wouldn't look like the fucking immediate Michael Jordan of
God.
Jedi.
you know what's funny about that.
She was the Michael Jordan of Jedi when you think about it.
But you know what?
Like Space Jam.
When Ray killed, when Kylo killed Snoke, and he used the Force to bring the saber to him,
Mhm.
you realize that he cut the guy in half and also cut his hands off because the body fell over and the hand stayed behind.
Oh my God! So you're saying that's gonna be? So his hand is gonna be like Venom, like the symbiote.
No.
His
The dude's
hand-
dead. The
It's gonna be,
dude
it's gonna be
died.
like Luke Skywalker's hand.
The dude died. But I'm just saying, if you're not
Indeed.
paying attention, you'll miss it. But yeah, in Legends, man, Luke's severed hand from the Cloud City made a clone of someone called, I don't know the pronunciation of it, but it's Luke with 2 U's in it.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why they make such a big deal out of the hand, out of the severed hand. The original script for The Force Awakens was obsessed with the severed hand. Someone found the hand, and then, they retcon in clones made from the severed hand, and who's got the hand? The hand, but it was still clutching the lightsaber. Like, yeah, the lightsaber is probably more significant than the fucking hand. It's a disembodied hand. I don't get why the hand that has been cut off from his body is such a big deal.
I was also saying like maybe like someone takes his hand and has his Jedi.
Make a clone from him. Yeah.
Yeah, but the clones, the cloning and the clones. Yeah, there was a Clone Wars, but they use in like the later era of Star Wars.
Okay, wait.
like,
I'll use an example.
Okay.
Use an example. It's like how Eddie Brock's how the symbiote broke Eddie Brock out of jail to reform Venom and take him out of there, and there was a little bit of the symbiote suit that was left there to take over his cellmate and turn into Carnage, like that sort of shit. Like maybe it's
but that works because that's a different kind of a story, though, right? Because the symbiote is more metaphorical, right? Of depending on the writer, of like an obsession or an addiction or like a lust for power, and that kind of thing. Yeah, it can be transferred to another person. It's represented by the symbiote reproducing, right, and leaving a little bit behind to bond with Cletus Cassidy. But in the case of Star Wars, you had clones during the Clone Wars, but when cloning is used in like the later stories, it just it strikes me as sort of a plot device. And often a retcon to make clones of Luke, and then like hybrid clones of Luke and Palpatine. Like, what are we doing?
They yes, I'm not gonna deny that. Those especially those last 2 Star Wars movies, I felt like I wasn't even watching a Star Wars movie. And I'm not even a diehard Star Wars fan, as everyone knows, but
but
I know what I'm feeling when I'm watching a Star Wars movie is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right. In Legends, in 2 different adaptations, one of them Luke's fighting a clone emperor, and in another adaptation, Luke's fighting his clone self. In the Thrawn trilogy, he fights a clone version of himself.
Yeah.
And in Dark Empire, Luke fights a clone emperor, a young clone emperor.
Yeah. A little
It,
too on the nose. in my
well, I
opinion.
understand that, but it's always been said in legends that scattered throughout the galaxy, Palpatine had separate cloning installations.
Right.
Like
Well,
he-
and it's a way to keep the Palpatininess going, right? Oh, well, there's other
Essence-
echoes of Palpatine, right?
Essence transfer.
Right.
Except
But-
the clone bodies couldn't take all the power that he had, so they would die off quickly.
Right, but it still undermines the encapsulated saga of Anakin, right? Beginning with the Phantom Menace, concluding with Return of the Jedi, where he fulfilled the prophecy by killing the Emperor.
Yeah, but see, after that happened,
it's undermined by Palpatine clones being out there.
the way it's been led to believe right now, with the Disney trilogy, is what Vader killed was a clone.
Dumb.
Yeah,
Dumb.
I agree. I agree. I agree completely.
Man, I'm gonna get worked up talking about like the clones and the continuity. Like the first time I met Tim, and I got all heated.
Oh no, I'm not gonna let it go that far. It's just a movie, bro.
No, I know it's not good. No, we're not gonna do that on Slash's channel anyway. But
Don't matter. It's just a movie.
I've been letting everyone talk about Star Wars for like the past 5 minutes at least. So
yeah, I
you
don't
got-
want to. It's just
Which is a record.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. So
but what's funny about what Wookiee said is that about her losing a limb in the original script of Episode 9 for Duel of the Fates by Colin Trevorrow, she actually
Yep.
lost her eyeballs. She gets
Nice.
attacked in the face. Yeah, you can look up the script. I think she gets slashed in the face and blinded, kind of like Neo does at the end of the Matrix. Spoiler alert! But yeah, she gets blinded and loses her eyeballs, and so that's kind of like losing a limb. It's not quite like losing an arm or a leg, but it's an incapacitation, and I think it improves her character. But we didn't get that. We didn't get shit.
where did Wookiee say this? I can't. see
At let me look at the timestamp. 3:18 a.m. He said, "I would have overlooked so much if she had just lost a limb."
Oh,
Oh yeah. Saw that.
And she could have, but they fired that guy.
oh, she couldn't even lose a finger. No,
Right.
fingernail.
Yeah. Yeah. Kennedy would have never allowed it to harm a hair on old Precious Gray.
Oh my God, he's on fire talking about those sequels. I'm not sure I want to read it out loud.
What
It's
real
fine.
nipple action? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, in The Last Jedi, the green milk. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
Octu titty monster playset. Oh my God. Wookiee.
All right.
Yeah.
What an immediate.
With real nipple action. Okay.
What an immediate kick in the balls when you would watch The Force Awakens, right? They build up to this huge fucking scene. And I'm sorry, like I'm not even one of these people who's constantly going into, oh, you took away our childhood, blah blah blah. Like I don't like to do that, but why would you do this? Why would you have her get to his fucking island, his MGTOW island, and have her give him the goddamn lightsaber, cut the fucking movie off, and then in the
It's
beginning,
the
and then tell me that's not what it was.
It's called
It's-
Octo.
It's it's Luke going his own way. That's what it is.
Come on, man. How can guys hate this movie? It's got titty milk in it.
It's got
Uh,
4 titty monsters that give you
Are-
green milk, bro.
Are you going to compare a cow milking movie to like striptease?
But
It's not
then
the
you,
same
all
thing,
right.
man.
So, all
I
right,
could.
so the beginning of the next movie, beginning of the next movie, they left you on the cliffhanger that this fucking asshole is just gonna toss the lightsaber over his fucking shoulder into the water, and the next thing you know, he's pole vaulting in the fucking ocean to try and get food. It's like you're an asshole. Like,
Oh, you've seen this.
yes, I've seen the fucking Star Wars movies.
Even Rise of Skywalker? Really?
Yes, I have. I
Oh.
haven't. All right, I did not see Solo or
Rogue One.
Yes, I didn't see them.
I own them both on Vudu.
But yes, I've seen these movies, JJ. He's pole vaulting. This asshole,
Mhm.
he's doing these things where he's like pole vaulting, like from like giant cliff to giant cliff.
Yeah.
Am I remembering this right?
No, he was pole vaulting across the water.
Which, I can deal with that. We didn't need the green titty milk.
No.
You know, it's okay to watch him fish, but we don't need to see how he gets the rest of it.
Man,
All right.
we needed the 4 titty monster to give him green
Mhm.
milk.
He was showing that he'd become a man of the land, right? He's a country boy now.
You could have stayed on fucking Tatooine and done that.
Yeah.
All right,
He
and
wanted to get away.
Also, like I'm saying, I'm not the type of guy who likes to constantly complain about this. But when they do stuff like this, are they doing it on purpose? Are they?
This was done on purpose because
Mhm.
when Ryan Johnson came in, subvert
Our expectations.
all right, yeah, thank you. Yeah, subverting our expectations. That's exactly what he did. He came in with free reign, and Kathleen Kennedy never stopped him.
Well, and that's another problem with a lot of movies where they let the director write the script.
Yeah, but see, Abrams already had a brief storyline laid out of how the
They
story
let
should
Abrams
go.
write a script too, which no one should
Well-
ever do.
Well, I understand that. But as far as like a story treatment, how the 3 movies are somewhat how they're supposed to go, well, Ruin Johnson threw that book out the window and did what the fuck he wanted.
He threw the
All right,
entire
well-
book out the window.
Well, regardless of Star Wars.
Luke wasn't supposed to die until episode 9.
Wait a second. Regardless of Star Wars, this is a thing they're doing constantly with old IPs in general. And they're doing it over and over again. And it's not working for them financially, critically, well, other than the shill critics.
Well-
It's not working for them, and they're constantly doing this. Why are they doing this?
Well, here's the
That
thing.
is the
There's only,
question.
I said the same thing tonight on the Chaos List. There's only one set of adults that matter at this point, okay? And that's the shareholders. Okay, you piss the shareholders off, then shit starts changing. Okay, so when they lose enough money and the shareholders step up, things will start changing. Because now your company's losing money. These people that have stocks in this company is losing money. Because one of the last shareholder meetings, it was some people could phone in questions for the shareholders,
Mhm.
or for the
Yep.
for the guys, the head
I
guys.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, one guy asked, "Hey, when's Kathleen Kennedy getting fired?"
He did. It was great. But
And Bob Chapek, slowly but surely and smoothly swept it under the rug.
Well,
Kathleen's on her way
did
out.
you
though.
think that was smooth? Because It felt
Yeah,
like
I
a load
thought
of
it was.
it felt like a cold load of bullshit. But we have to wait and see if it was the right thing to say, because I don't believe the line that he gave. That, oh yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with the likes of, creatives, the
No,
likes of
no.
Kathy Kennedy, and we look forward to working with her for many years to come. Thank you for your question. Next
Right.
question, please.
Right, but that's what I said. He smoothly and brilliantly just swept it under the rug. Okay, her contract is up. Okay, it's going to be up very soon. And from my understanding, she's not re-upping it, or they're not re-upping it. She's done.
Right, but he implied that they would re-up it and that they look forward to working with her for many years to come. Thank you for your question. Next question, please.
Mm-hmm. Hey, she may be let go from Lucasfilm, but that doesn't mean she's being let go.
Well, no,
She might be. They might be priming her to run some other aspect of Disney.
Well, yeah, and that's been the rumor and the hope for a long, long time. But the only thing that really gives me hope that might actually be happening is when Cameron Pasha comes in with his crystal ball, interpreting, the encrypted literature, of the publications that I would never know to read that way. But he tells you, okay, here's what it says and here's what it means. I'm like,
JJ said she should have been let go, and I was about to say something that would have been a little bit more harsh.
Go for it.
Continuing what he said, that would have got my channel shut down for speaking ill of.
Okay, don't go for it.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna diss Kathleen Kennedy or any Hollywood bigwigs. Hey, you guys are all doing a great job. Continue.
Mm-hmm. And Wookiee says KK ain't going nowhere.
Continue. Yeah. Continue.
And that's been a bit. That's been a bit in itself. The KK watch. Oh, where is she now? Is she here or is she gone?
Where's KK?
Yeah. Right.
She's hanging out. She's doing something.
So just out of curiosity, what's up, Peaches? What are you doing?
She even here? Can she hear us?
Don't know.
Moira.
He can't hear us.
Peaches, are you asleep?
Moira.
I'm almost at the.
Hey, girl.
I'm at the 2-minute mark. So.
What's up, girl? How you doing, Moira?
And I'm fucking giggling. That ain't right.
You Harry Connicking her?
Moira.
You're trying to Harry Connick her back into existence.
You doing okay, Moira?
What is she doing right now?
Are you TikToking?
She might be sleeping. Because she wouldn't ignore us for this long. Oh, wow. See?
Oh, a response.
Are you eating a waffle, Moira?
I wish.
Wait, did you ask if she ate a falafel?
No, a waffle. I know how much Moira loves waffles.
I thought you said a falafel. You ate falafel?
I think I have an emoji for falafels.
But if I had a falafel, I would eat it too.
There you go. There's a falafel emoji.
What about some good old-fashioned funnel cake?
The fruit topping, yes.
Oh, see? She got some southern in her.
Yeah.
Oh, Moira, Wookiee said you're the only reason he showed up.
Of course.
What a charmer.
Oh, Wookiee.
Of course, because
The fuck is that, a waffle?
Wookiee
waffle.
don't like me anyway. But thank you for showing up anyway, Wookiee.
He definitely don't like Disney anymore.
I understand for some reason, like,
Listen, I ain't got all the gripes in the world with Disney like everybody else does. I do like some of their, older classical content. But I don't watch hardly any of this new stuff. I watch the Star Wars and the Marvel, but the rest of it, I could care less.
Well, that's the right attitude to have, because, I don't really like anything they're doing, but that apathy is the only thing that's going to dry up the money because it's going to dry up the attention.
Fuck Disney.
Exactly.
See, I can't do that though because man, the Black Hole, the original Tron, the '90s X-Men movies, older shit when back when shit was still good.
No, I'm saying fuck Disney. I'm saying like Disney, like current day Disney. Fuck them.
Yeah, I agree with that. But their classic
Fuck
shit
that.
is on point.
Listen, if I don't have to pay them a dime and be able to watch their old shit, sure, that's fine. I ain't paying them a goddamn dime.
Right, but that's why they bring in the back end with the streaming, right? So when people stop buying or watching the new stuff, then they just grab some old archived stuff like the Black Hole or the Black Cauldron and
that
just throw it
mouse-
on Disney Plus.
That mouse can kiss my sweaty balls on a
Fucking
hot
fly to
summer-
the navigator.
on a
Hashtag
hot summer,
kill the
on a
rat.
hot summer day. Fuck them.
Wow, did you just say that, Darius? Really?
Hashtag kill the rat. Yeah, that's what Wookiee always says.
Wow.
Yeah, I picked it up from him. You can thank him for that one. Flight of the Navigator, though. Yeah, I saw that as a kid, and for years I couldn't find anyone who had ever seen that movie. To the point where I
love that
started to
movie,
think,
dude.
I started to
also
think
said-
that I imagined it.
Hang on. I also said this, and I'll say it again. Fuck Mickey Mouse in both his ears with 2 giant elephant dicks.
Well, alrighty then.
I will say it every single fucking time.
Come on, man. You don't want to stick some good old fashioned dick cheese in his ears?
Fuck you, Disney. Fuck you. I'll say this over and over again. Trying to be the goddamn Galactus of the entertainment industry. Fuck you.
Galactus. That's funny.
And all that's left is a big purple cloud.
Yep.
Of no money.
Exactly, because they don't want to spend all this fucking money
Yeah.
on all these different
Yeah,
franchises or
Spending
companies.
Spending so much money and everyone's being like, fuck you. But, oh, you toxic fan, but you hate us. But excuse. Like, if they have like a type, there's a button that says excuse. Let's just hit it like 60 times. Excuse. Like, no, you're literally pissing in the fucking direction of fans, and like you're laughing about it online. Like, fuck you. If you don't care about the franchise, don't get involved with it. And when you get people spitting in your face over the shit that you come up with, don't use no shields or anything like that. Like, just take the L. Take the L.
Oh yeah, but they refuse. They won't do it. They can't do
They
it.
don't.
Even when they're wrong, they won't
They
admit it.
never do. They
Mm-mm.
never do. Just take the L. Like, how many
Right.
goddamn people used to just take it in stride? It's like, nah.
Yeah, there's 4 more letters.
Hmm.
LGBTQ. Take the L.
I don't know if I necessarily associate those things together, but your
How
mileage
about
may
the
vary.
L as a loss?
Your mileage may vary.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I'd say I wouldn't associate those things necessarily.
meant
The
the
L
L
that he's talking about.
The L is the loss, JJ. The, like,
Oh.
the L.
Whoops. Wrong L. My
Yeah,
bad.
you can make some good movies about L's. All right.
Well, no. It's been already released that this upcoming show that they're going to be putting out, The Acolyte.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, it's gonna be like that.
It's already going to have representation in it
Look, representation
because
is
they-
fine.
because of the woman doing it. She's a gay woman, and she says there's going to be pretty much some gayness going on in the show.
Sure,
Pretty
fine.
much-
Whatever.
Pretty
You know,
much some gayness.
I don't know how else to put it.
And
It's gonna be pretty much some game. That's the forecast for this show.
JJ, are we talking here about fucking scissoring?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh shit!
Scissoring might be involved. I don't think they'll show that though. But
All right, well,
this is
pretty
still
much-
Disney we're talking about.
The synopsis of the show would just be pretty much some gayness. All right, like
It's
when you look
scissoring
it up
in
on IMDb.
space.
Scissoring. The Scissor Wars.
And you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and that-
Wookie.
and that's-
Leslie Headland made it known that, and one of the writers she's talking to hasn't seen anything about Star Wars, hasn't read anything, hasn't done anything,
As she said,
and
as she said,
and this one person even said, Luke and Leia are siblings. Really?
Oh my god. Wait, JJ, are you talking about the former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein, Leslie Headland?
Oh, that
Probably.
goblin-headed woman.
I just want to
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure that
Because
Yeah,
she's
goblin.
showrunner.
Goblin.
She's showrunner. Yeah. She's showrunner for Star Wars Acolyte, the Sith series.
Mhm.
Hey, you also ever think that some people are trying to atone for their past sins? With
I think that every single time.
you ever think
that's
people
what I
are
think.
trying to cover their tracks when it comes to shit like that?
You mean because the ones most guilty seem like the ones most
Ones
outspoken?
have the most skeletons in their fucking closet.
Yeah, it seems like that. It seems like a direct one-to-one positive
yeah.
correlation, and I think that every single time.
Yep. Same here. And also, I'm gonna say a fucking comment right here. I bet you Harvey Weinstein didn't go near that woman.
Ugh. Well, all I know is I wouldn't.
Yeah, and that's a slander on her books. I'm sorry. Oh god, that woman looks like a gargoyle.
And that would be a show.
Square jawed and all.
Gargoyle scissoring in space.
Yikes.
See, I could go with that. You know why? Because it's original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's not even a real L. She's a Hollywood L. She's only an L when it gets her the job.
Yeah, she ain't even done the shit yet. She's already lost.
It's okay, look, here's the thing. It's gonna be like we're up to speed on this now. Like we're used to this now. Like you and I and Slasher and Moira. Well, Slasher will opt out, but we could guess. 95% of everything that's gonna be in that new series long before it ever comes out, and then they'll deny it.
Listen,
be like, no, it's not gonna be like that. Give it a chance.
No, wait,
No,
Darren.
hold on. I've already backtracked on something I already said. If you ain't seen it, don't judge it. But
Well,
Also,
From-
what I'm saying is like when it comes to Star Wars, I can just whether I've seen it or not, I can just predict what the audience reaction is going to be compared to the critic reaction. So
because you already let some things slip. It's going to be a dark side show. It's going to be a political show, and it's going to be a representation show. Okay, to me, those three things put together is nothing near Star Wars. I'm speaking like an old school fan. These new people might like this shit, but I have no hopes for this. I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong, but I have no hopes for it.
Look, we've seen enough at this point over and over again that we can guess everything based on what we know already. I bet you we can guess everything that's going to happen in that show long before it ever comes out. And we will, and then they will deny it. And then the show they'll say, give it a chance. The show will come out, and lo and behold, it will be everything that we said it was going to be. and then they'll call us names for not liking it.
This is exactly what Wookie says right here. Yes.
This
Like,
is
yep.
entertainment.
How many?
All 6 or 8 episodes. I swear, that's not a TV season.
How many? How many is and phobes you can be called if you don't like something?
Mhm. Even though,
Crybaby and man babies.
even though we'll predict it all ahead of time, and they'll lie about it, they'll deny it, and then we'll get exactly what we expected to get, and they'll be like, "Oh well, you don't like
also,
it then."
Also, when there are plenty of women out there who complain about this sort of shit, what's the term? And is it it's something misogyny? Yes. Is it internalized misogyny?
Yeah, yeah.
Like internalized misogyny is what they say when a woman disagrees with their point of view, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. They got a term for everything.
Internalized misogyny. Yes. Okay.
Now listen, I don't have a problem if you insert these things into a series or a movie.
But that's
As
gaslighting.
long as the story makes
That's
sense.
gaslighting.
You can't shoehorn it in.
No. What JJ's saying is not gaslighting, but the whole calling it internalized misogyny. That's gaslighting.
Yes, it is. Because you're dismissing someone's like you're claiming to be the voice of. It's like when black people are called Uncle Toms by other black people. It's like you're using a fucking racist term against another black person because they disagree with you. It happens over and over again. It's everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's the new normal.
Right, and it's like saying, "Oh, well, I know you think that you believe that, but here's what you really believe and why, and I get that you don't know that, It's so elitist and it's gaslighting.
It's hypocrisy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2021. Color is once again an issue.
It's what?
Well, if you let it be.
I don't, but that's what we're going for.
All right, Martin Luther King must have been spinning over in his fucking grave so much that he drilled his way through the fucking earth, and is going over and over again, all over like a mini torpedo.
Well, have you seen the whistleblower that exposed Hasbro? He mentioned exactly that. Right? He said he saw it was a nonprofit that was working with Hasbro, and it was showing them this, propaganda. And he saw that.
I heard there was a recent Hasbro thing.
Yeah,
but
I saw the clip today, and he mentioned he's like, this isn't right. Like exactly what you just said. He's like, we've made a lot of progress, and this effectively the CRT undoes a lot of the progress that we've made. And it's antithetical to that very progress.
But wait, I thought, from what I heard, there was some sort of Me Too-ish things going on. I might be mistaking them with a different company that got hit with that recently.
Maybe. I didn't hear any gender issues in this particular video clip. It was mostly critical race theory, but let me see if I can find it for you.
Tron. Basically, they're pushing the CRT as young as 3 months. Starting to teach these kids as early as 3 months.
Jesus,
and like I said, right now, our skin color is now once an issue. And it's 2021.
It's the propaganda that's the fucking issue.
No, it's this fucking CRT that is the issue. It's teaching shit that has long since should have been forgotten.
And it's propaganda. It's fucking propaganda.
I'm starting to see a real ethical problem here. But I can't say that because I'm a middle-aged white man. I'm the enemy.
No, you can say it. It's fine.
You ain't my enemy.
No, I'm just saying. In general, you talk about, this movie wasn't made for you, blah, blah, blah. You middle-aged white men movie critics, blah, blah, blah. I'm the fucking enemy.
Yes. Before the movie comes out, they're pointing their finger in your face saying, if you don't fucking like this, fuck you, right? And then when the box office comes back, they're still in the aftermath complaining that they didn't make the money they wanted to make, and their finger is still in your face saying, fuck you. It's like,
And right now,
it's like, what you understand what I'm saying though, JJ, right? Like,
I do,
they're like,
but right
fuck you
now,
either
they can't
way.
even.
But they're like saying fuck you either way.
Yeah, but and right now, they can't even argue about the fucking money. They can't.
No, they
Not,
can't. No,
they
can't.
can't. You know
They-
why?
They should.
We're still on
bless,
the. We're on,
They should
we're
bless every single dollar that comes their way
yeah,
now,
we are
And they
at the
don't.
ass end of
And
a
they
pandemic.
and they don't.
I know that we're at the ass end of a pandemic. You know, movie theaters are not, have not, and probably will not be 100% for a long time to come because people are scared. You know, they can't complain. They don't have no right to complain. They should be happy with every red cent they're getting.
Every single fucking dollar they should be kissing that comes their way, and they don't.
You know, because
And
it's
they
more than just
actually
movie
rather-
theaters out there.
They'd actually rather throw some of those dollars away for the non-existent woke dollars that are as useful as monopoly.
I'm not even talking
They're
about
not-
wokeness.
But they like to do the woke dollars that are as useful as monopoly money. That's what
Oh,
they
yeah.
like to fucking do.
Well, seriously. There's more than movie theaters suffering out there. Every business imaginable is suffering right now. Still,
Everything's going down. Everything, because they're sacrificing everything to this stupid bullshit. Sports, dude, sports. This is the first goddamn time. Listen, I don't really give a shit about the Olympics. I never really did. But this is the first time where I've seen Americans literally rooting against the American team because of the stupid woke shit they're trying to do.
You know, I haven't even got into that story yet. By which I mean I don't even know about that one yet. I haven't cracked that one. That sounds like a whole other thing.
You didn't hear about that?
I not really. I heard a little bit, but I don't know what happened with that.
First time I ever fucking seen this happen, and you know what? Not like I ever cared about the Olympics, but I'm kind of laughing about it. Wait, Moira.
Where? Yeah, basically all I've heard is essentially what you just said a minute ago. You know, that whatever they're up to is making Americans like not root for the American team.
okay,
But-
Slasher.
And nobody's watching the Olympics. That's the other thing.
Yeah, nobody's watching them.
I got a dip, man. I've overstayed. It's fucking 5 minutes to 4 in the morning.
All right, I got you.
But,
I'll probably be running about like another. I don't know. If Darius is gonna chill. Maybe more.
Yeah,
Come
man.
back. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I got you, man.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna go try to get some sleep.
Have a good night, JJ.
So
Right.
tomorrow we're gonna do
8 o'clock. We're gonna watch the movie. Go live at 10.
okay.
And I'm still gonna invite Tommy, whether he shows up or not. Is yet to be seen. He said he'd come if he wasn't busy.
Wait, who? Jens?
No, Tommy.
Oh, I thought Jens was gonna come through too.
Oh, I forgot about that. And just, yeah. If you wasn't at work, Darius, I'd invite you also.
In the evening?
No, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well, if it's in the if it's in the evening, let me know.
What time zone are you in?
Eastern?
Eastern? Okay. I don't know why I have to keep asking that. Um, I send the link out at 8 o'clock, and the movie's about an hour 47, and then we go live at 10, which is maybe 15 minutes or less. No, 12 minutes, 12, 13 minutes, something like that before 10. The movie will be over with. So minutes later, I go live. And mine and Slash's plan for this movie was we're just going to rag the shit out of this movie. Now, if you like it, say what you like about it, but basically what we're doing is ragging the shit out of this movie.
No, well, JJ, I thought you said that you at least like this movie.
Well, yeah, but it's still...
Mind you, I've never seen it.
Trust me. And once we watch it, you'll understand.
I realize I've never seen it.
Yeah, but once we do, you'll understand why. You have.
Is this Superman 3, Superman 4 level type stupidity?
I don't know.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean, though, when it comes to the quality of the action film, right? You kind of get my gist, right? How bad Superman 3 and Superman 4 was.
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, hey, thanks for reminding Wookie that he has to talk to Tommy.
You're welcome, Wookie. All right, guys, I'm out.
All right.
Have a good
night,
one,
JJ.
Yeah, later, guys.
Oh, Moira's back. What? Moira's back as JJ drops.
My fucking internet cut out.
Oh.
Well, thanks for not abandoning us.
Are you
I
getting
wouldn't have done it on purpose.
Are you getting storms out there?
It was like the northwest side of Oklahoma City got some storms, kind of flooded part of the fairgrounds, but like directly east where I'm at, it looked like it was threatening to do it, but didn't.
All right, so wait. All right, sure. So I guess I'll get into a little bit of a topic that
The home stretch.
I don't know about home stretch. Let's see.
Oh
the
my.
harp machine, and
What heart machine?
the harp machine.
Wait, HAARP?
Jesse Ventura.
Oh, it has an extra A in it. Heart.
I think it's something. What Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, the thing.
The Alaska. It's
Oh
Alaska.
yeah. I know about harp. I bet you Moira does too.
Yeah,
It's
that's why
Alaska.
that has an extra A in it, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. It's Alaska. Right?
It's like the High Altitude Atmospheric Research Project.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It's up in Alaska, right?
Right. Yeah. It's allegedly it's for doing research on the upper atmosphere, but the theories around it are that it's secretly able to control the weather.
Okay. Does anyone actually think that's real or a possibility?
I don't know, man.
I think it is quite possible.
I
In fact,
collect-
there is some stuff circulating that Dubai is using drones to shoot.
Oh yeah, they had the rain
Yeah.
though. Yes, there was the rain. They you know what?
Hmm?
That's right. They had their programmed rain the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, they were using electricity to seed the clouds, basically. Called
Holy
storm.
shit!
cloud
I
seeding?
forgot.
Well, it's like cloud seeding, except it's using electric. I'm not sure, like electric impulses or something, or electrical zaps, I guess, into the clouds supposedly. Like, I'm not exactly sure scientifically how that would work, but I'm not used to seeing Dubai getting a shit ton of rain.
Because
either.
they have the weather dominator that Cobra had in one of those G.I. Joe cartoons. The mass device. That's what it was. The mass device.
mm-hmm.
Dubai is
So they can
now-
make it rain now.
Listen, Dubai is now in control of the mass device.
Well, I mean, if they
And
have
this is
one,
not-
odds are there's other ones.
It's not a slander on Dubai. This is
I mean,
actually
nobody noticed like a week or so ago, Germany had insane rain and it just like
I'm
had
just
a mudslide through the middle of one of their towns.
I'm just stating a fact. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not saying you're not stating a fact. I'm stating that it's
They
quite
can make
possible.
rain. They have a device that's like Storm from the
Okay.
X-Men. It's like Storm from the X-Men, but it's like
Dude, I am literally agreeing with you. You
It's
just
up
don't
in the
realize
sky.
it.
I'm
No more
not
butt eyes.
I'm not arguing you. I'm saying this is actually real. I'm saying. Okay.
Rain enhancement science. Okay.
I imagine if they have this around here. So, there was a tornado in Connecticut, I believe, a week or two ago.
Hmm.
That's unusual. Not impossible, but unusual. Alright, it's straight up weird. I lie.
There have been earthquakes here too.
Okay. So apparently they're using drones that zap clouds with electricity to increase precipitation.
That's what I was trying to say. I don't understand quite how electricity would create precipitation. But,
And applying electric shocks to clouds was more preferable to using chemicals such as silver iodide. Yeah.
well,
That's
I
how they used to
agree.
do in World War II when they would do cloud seeding.
Well, silver in itself isn't necessarily bad. Probably cheaper, though.
You're talking about like
Of the metals, it's probably one of the least offensive to the body.
colloidal silver.
It's still silver. I'm just saying it's probably the least offensive of the
Oh,
body.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Copper fucks you up. Cadmium fucks you up. Lead, mercury fucks you up.
Well, colloidal silver is sort of like a country home remedy for all kinds of ailments.
Yeah,
Although,
I've heard of colloidal silver. They want a lot of money for it, and you can technically make your own.
yeah,
But nobody wants me with wires and water.
well,
Okay? Nobody does.
a lot of metals have antimicrobial surface properties, right? Which is why we make doorknobs out of like brass and other metals because bacteria have a hard
Yeah.
time living on them. And so, yeah, I guess it makes sense that it could have those properties, in the body. But of course, if you consume too much silver, you can
Well,
get
too much of anything is bad,
well,
obviously.
yeah, you can get argyria, where your skin turns blue, like that blue man.
Oh,
or,
yeah, there used to be some people up in the Appalachians, I believe, that had kind of a blue tip.
Yeah,
Okay, can we
because
stop talking about the Appalachians?
well,
Chris?
because them good old boys up in Appalachia were consuming colloidal silver, and instead of other, I guess, more urban types of medicines, and
Well,
it
back
turned
then,
blue.
I don't think there was a whole lot of other urban medicines, really.
I've been around a lot of urban medicines in my life, so
You dork.
I don't. It's fine. Like we don't have to talk about any shit that like someone dug up out of the ground, was pissed on it. It was like, yeah, $50. It'll clear up your acne.
Just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. And Wookie says Alex was right about the frogs too.
Oh, the gay frogs.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, the gay frog transformation.
hmm I mean, that goes back to Jurassic Park, right? Where, which referred to
The gay frog transformation.
Yeah.
They even turn frogs trans somehow.
right. Well, it had to do with chemicals in the environment. And,
Oh my god. Oh shit. Right. Gay frogs, bro.
right. Well, I mean, that was part of a subplot in Jurassic Park, right? Where they, how the T-Rex was able to reproduce, right? They made them all female, but they had used some frog DNA to fill in the gaps, and it allowed them to change gender when there was an absence in the environment.
There was like some like old school thing where there's like a picture of a T-Rex like rampaging. It was like you'd be mad too if your arms were so small you couldn't jerk off.
Oh my god! Oh, don't read that last one, my bookie. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but others, Mama Susan might disagree.
I don't know what to think about that incident that Wookie is referring to.
No comment.
I don't know. I still don't. Coming up on 20 years of it. Still acting like January 6th is. Oops! Did I use an even worse date for American
No,
history?
it's just the date. That date has come before and will come again.
Oh,
I mean,
So I guess
I
we'll call-
I wasn't there
I guess-
that day.
so I guess we'll call it 1/6, right? I guess.
Doesn't have
Right.
the same ring to it.
The devastating effects of 1/6, the same as 9/11, right? Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Am I wrong?
Uh,
I don't know.
Or,
Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
wait, why did we mention harp?
Oh, because of weather control. I was trying to say so like controlled hurricanes and controlled earthquakes, tornadoes, like shit like that is possible. Like
Well, I mean, maybe
Madman super villain like comic book.
it is an order of
uh,
magnitude beyond
book
making
style.
it rain in the desert.
All right, but are you gonna cause an earthquake and split the the middle of the country in
I don't
half?
know. I mean, I don't know if it's possible to do that. I mean, if they, all right, we may have confirmation that they can make it rain in the desert, but like a hurricane is an order of magnitude beyond that, and earthquakes, well, they have their own orders of magnitude called the Richter scale. So I don't know. Maybe. I mean, an earthquake seems like. Yeah, it seems
Mind
possible
you,
to
I'm
generate it with like pressure and frequency.
I'm
I'll see
not
why
up
not.
on New World Order shit. I'm just like asking questions.
Mhm. That's how it starts. No, we have to be able to ask the questions.
It's also
It's
how it
imperative
ends.
that we ask the
It's
questions.
also how it ends too, though.
Yeah.
When you ask too many questions, it's
Yeah.
how it ends.
Dude, I used to say that I collect conspiracy theories like baseball cards, right? I gotta have them all. I gotta know them all. But now, like if I'm at work, I just call them my mysteries. Like, oh, I love my my mysteries. I love thinking about my mysteries. Who knows? Who knows what's going on out there? Who knows what's happening? It's a mystery.
It's a mystery that I'm still running right now.
It makes it sound like unsolved mysteries. Like, oh, hey, what are those stripes in the sky? Oh, that's just ice. Or is it? It's a mystery. Truth does have that effect on some.
I've been noticing a certain mystery around my neighborhood, though. A certain mystery on the sidewalk.
Is it poop?
I gotta find out, but no, it's not poop.
No, that would be San Francisco.
No, it might also be the Bronx. So no, this one isn't. And I gotta talk to some of these store owners about the certain thing they're doing on the concrete. I can't really explain it at the moment.
All right, well, you can tell me later.
Anywho, I'm gonna end this.
All right.
I'm coming in at hour and a half, which is better than I thought. Vigilante? Oh, Darius, you're here already? Wookie? Wait, did you actually say that I'm not going to that private comment you said?
No, don't read that aloud.
JJ was here.
Also, Moira, don't read that.
I don't even know if Moira's here. But Moira, you were here.
Wookie, thanks for sticking it out with us. Plaid ice in the sky. I'm gonna have to look that up. He's gonna give me a bunch of more tabs open.
Wait, what?
And this Wookie's gonna be one of those guys that causes me to open like 20 new tabs.
Wait, what is placid ice in the sky?
No, plaid. You know, like
Oh.
like the pattern on flannel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the '90s grunge kids.
Yeah.
Like I kind of was.
Yeah, with your little bowl cut.
No, in the '90s? No, I
No.
was in the '80s with the bowl cut, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
'90s, I got to get my own haircut. I was choosing my haircut.
Did you get the frosted tips?
All
We
right,
would have put Boss with that.
with frosted tips.
You have a good face for it.
I'm not a Backstreet Boy. I didn't.
Oh my
I was,
god. I just can't with you. Ow.
I was kind of like grunge. I guess some people would call myself kind of grunge wigger ish.
I would have skipped that W part there, but okay.
Oh, you can't say that anymore.
That's kind of what
risky. It's risky.
kind of what it looked
Yeah.
like.
I know it's a risky term, Moira, but look, I'm from Detroit. Okay, so it's definitely a real phenomenon.
What I'm talking about. And Moira, you know
do.
what I'm talking about too. Moira,
I
I'm
would
sure.
have stayed with the grunge thing. I would have stuck with that attitude.
I'm just saying that's kind of what my, look was. Anywho,
Yeah, it's more like trenchcoat mafia.
did I drop a hard W there? I'm sorry. I dropped a W bomb.
I think the whole word was possibly unnecessary, but meow.
I don't know. I've actually heard plenty of. I've heard that term used for plenty of people from many different colors of people. So I guess that's why. See, I grew up in a very, very not predominantly white place. So everyone seemed to always have these things that they would all say to each other. I hung out with black people who was one particular person was like, hey, you know such and such, and the other black person was like, oh, you mean that mad white black guy?
Oh, my heart nearly
It's like-
stopped. Oh.
Yeah, this one particularly like he was calling this one guy like a mad white black person. So I don't know. I grew up around a lot of weird people. And I guess this is an awkward fucking moment to end the stream on. So, bye everybody.
Have a good night.